Hey YouTubers, welcome back to TT's Tarot. Today I'll be pulling energy for Aries birthdays March 21st through April 19th. Happiest of the happiest birthday to you. I had to pull out my church voice for y'all Aries. Happy birthday Aries. I hope you enjoy your birthday to the fullest, babes. Today we're just going to be pulling some energy for you. We're going to start out with some tarot from the Learning Tarot Quartz. We're then going to pull from the Heart's Hidden Secrets. We'll grab some advice from the Soul's Journey for you. And we'll end your reading with some love cards. Aries, see what's popping in your love life. Aries, if this reading resonates with you, please comment, like, share, subscribe, turn on your bell notifications so you know when your home girl is posting. Big, huge, mega shout outs to all 49 of my subscribers. I'm super thankful, gracious, and grateful for every comment, every like, and of course you guys clicking that button and becoming a part of the Dream Goddamn team. Big shout outs to all 49 of you and any, every, and all people who interact. I appreciate you more than you know. Okay, Aries, I'm excited. I've been missing y'all. I've been like, damn, I had to go MIA. You know how I be sometimes. I've been missing you, Aries. I've been missing everybody. I ain't even gonna lie. Not just Aries, everybody. I couldn't wait to come back and do a little ready read. I couldn't wait. So I'm super excited. I'm going to move these cards out the way because they're going to keep slipping and sliding and dipping and dabbing and dabbing. And I ain't got time. Ain't nobody got time for this. Ain't nobody. Alright, Aries. Archangel Michael, please guide the energy for Aries. Show them the cards that they truthfully need to see whenever they come across this reading. Please guide the energy for Aries. Show them the cards that they need to see whenever they come across this reading. We have the Hermit card coming out for you. You could be doing a lot of soul searching. You also have the Eight of Cups coming out for you upright. The Hermit upright. We have the Page of Pentacles upright, the Ace of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so y'all could be focused on y'all money on. Okay, you could be focused on like your money on, real big and bad. With the Hermit card, soul searching, spiritual alignment, self-reflection, introspection, contemplation, inner guidance, and solitude. Right now, the energy for you guys, it feels like y'all you might kind of be secluding yourself a little bit. Like you might not want to be in a big group of people. You might be around your close loved ones, you and your boo, you and your kids, like, or just you by yourself right now. You know, you could be soul searching. You could be doing more praying, more meditating. You could be trying to change different patterns and habits within yourself so you could have a healthier outlook on things, so you could go about things differently. I feel that energy for you guys strong. Okay, a lot of you guys are trying to, I don't know, like change a certain pattern or a certain habit. We have the Eight of Cups here. Abandonment, abandoning plans, walking away, letting go, travel, escapism, reaching limit, self-analyze, self-discovery, introspection, looking deeper, withdrawal, disappointment, looking for the truth. Yeah. I feel like you guys are looking to change a pattern or a habit that you're struggling with. This could be overeating. This could be not eating enough. This could be smoking, drinking, drugging, you know, choosing the wrong people in your life. It's going to be different for each and every Aries. Apply it to you how, you know, it fits for your life. But it's some type of pattern or habit or some type of thing you're involved in. This could be the company you keep. Maybe you attract a lot of users, abusers, narcissists, energy vampires. Like you're going to start saying, you know what, I want to choose a different company. I don't want to surround myself with people who rob and steal and lie. You know, whatever it is for you. But it does feel like for a lot of Aries, it's more so like work you're doing within yourself. So let's say you have negative self-talk. Let's say you're very negative when it comes to your accomplishments or your success. Let's say you just achieved a goal that you've always wanted to achieve. Instead of you looking at it like, wow, I just finally reached that goal and I'm doing really good and being proud of yourself, you might feel like it took me 5 years to achieve that. So it's not as, satisfactory as it should be. Like, don't get caught up in that energy. That would be my advice for you, Aries, because I feel that for you. We have the Page of Pentacles. Good news in earthly matters. Solid beginnings. Setting goals. Yeah. I feel like you guys are going to be setting a lot of goals. Okay. You're going to be setting a lot of goals for yourself on your life. Okay. This could be, for a lot of you, I don't know, like eating. Something about what you're eating is very important because it keeps coming out. That energy, like, I want to eat healthier. I want to eat more salads. Or I want to, it feels like you're going to be trying to eat healthier for a lot of Aries. It could also be, again, like some form of communication could be for some of you guys, because I'm hearing that, like, you want to talk to yourself better, or the people who you interact with, you want to have a healthier relationship with communicating with them. Okay, but let me read it. Good news in earthly matters, solid beginnings, setting goals, opportunity to increase income, books, navigation, an open-minded person, student, scholar, one who is willing to learn, someone you can count on. There could be people coming in your life who are helping you. You might realize that you are more blessed than you feel you are. Like, you could be looking at your life and I don't want to say like a Debbie Down, frown, bound, but it kind of feel like some of y'all could be in that type of energy, like a little depressed or just not completely zoned into what you need to be focused on. Like, your mind could be drifting. You could be like, oh, it's coming around my birthday time and I haven't accomplished the goals I want to accomplish, or yeah. For some of you, that energy is like strong. Like, you could be comparing yourself to other people. Like, you could be like, oh, so and so is the same age as me and they have this, that, and the third. My advice for you is to understand that each and every one of us have our own walk of life. Things are going to happen for you as long as you stay consistent. Failure is not even an option. Take that out of your mind. When you do something and it doesn't work out the way that you want it to work out, you learn a lesson. So continue to learn your lessons with grace, self-respect, and dignity, period. I feel like you guys got this. There may be people trying to help you. And you may realize, Aries, that you have more help in your life than you acknowledge. Like, there may be more help resources for you than you're even thinking about or like using. Okay, your mind may open up to the resources that you are around you, so you can accomplish whatever goal you're trying to accomplish. You might have more family members who can help you. You might have friends who can help you, but you might have too much pride to accept that help. For some of you, that's how it feels. Like, it's not that you don't have help. For some people, it's that you might not want to ask for help, or you might feel embarrassed. Do not feel embarrassed. We all need help. It doesn't matter if you're 90, if you're 10, if you're 25, if you're 34, if you're 76. Like, we all need help. We're all learning. Just be kind to yourself. Okay? I feel like if you guys stay due diligent in whatever this is, whether this is your self-care, whether this is your finances, whether this is just your whole life in general. For some of you, it feels like every area of your life. It feels like you're going to be working on the way you speak to yourself, or the way you communicate with others, or others communicate with you. For some of you, it's going to be like your physical health. Maybe you're eating healthier, you're going to the gym more, or you're just watching what you eat, or you're watching what you consume, not just physically, but the company you keep and the kind of conversations you're having, and It feels like you're doing like you could definitely be going through an awakening, but it does feel like you're doing like intake on your whole life and what areas really need your focus right now. Okay, but we have the Seven of Pentacles. Things coming to fruition, hard work paying off, harvest, reward, profits, results, payouts, manifestation of idea or goals, inheritance, cultivation, growing, gestation, nurturing, perseverance, patient, and planning. I feel like you guys are in a situation where there's something you need to persevere past. Like, you need to trust the process, stay the course. Do not give up on yourself or give up on the situation. Figure out ways to make it happen the way you need it to make it happen. Let's say this is, I want to get a car. Start figuring out ways how you can save money so you can actually achieve the goal of getting a car. The same way, if this is you want a home, Same way as this is what you want, like healthier friendships or healthy relationships. Notice the red flags when you see them in the people that you're dealing with. If you attract a lot of people who are argumentative, when you go out there and you put yourself out there, whether this is romantic or whether this is friendship, once you start to get around that person, you're going to know how that person is. If the person is always argumentative or always negative or always, then you know right away in the beginning to separate yourself from that person. But do not allow that to make you feel like, oh, I met another person who's toxic. You did, but you got away from it. You didn't waste years of your life. Look at the good things in the tough situations. I'll say that. But I do feel like the more you focus on healing yourself and really digging deep on fixing the problems that you have, the better your like outside relationships are going to be. So whether that's family, friends, romance, we are going to take a look at romance at the end of the reading, but it feels like communication for you will get better. Whether that's you, the way you communicate with yourself, or the way people communicate with you, or a mixture of both of those things. Okay. We have the Ace of Swords, new ideas, new plans, intellectual ability, victory, success, mental clarity, clear thinking, breakthroughs, ability to concentrate, communication, realize the truth, vision, force, focus, intensity, stimulating people. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be, if these are not new relationships, these are relationships that are getting renewed or like revived, or like something positive is coming out of the relationship because you guys are handling it differently or thinking about it differently or moving in within that relationship. Your actions, your reactions, your habits are different in a more healthier way, so the relationship automatically gets an upgrade. It feels like that type of energy. A lot of your relationships are going to be getting an upgrade, or the way you deal with yourself. Okay, let's see what the bottom of the deck is. Ooh, yeah. We have the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. New beginnings, new relationships. What the fuck I just said? New beginnings, new relationships. Yeah, there may be some new relationships coming in your life, Aries, but it could also be relationships that you already currently have, but you're not involved. Let's say you have family that's kind of strained. You may get back talking to your family on a good terms with your family, and you may know how to be a better brother, sister, for mother, whatever you are to these people. You may learn how to have a healthier communication, healthier relationship with these people because you have been working on yourself, and you can realize what you can do better within yourself, and it also helps you realize, what other people can do better, and then you'll be able to verbalize that to those people in a way that doesn't harm or hurt you or harm or hurt them. I really feel like you're going to be working on communication. Tough. Okay, if you have not been working on it, you will be. But new beginnings, new relationships, new romance, love, happiness, joy, contraception, fertility, pregnancy, celebration, socialization. Yeah, if you've been in like the beginning of your reading, the first card you got was the Hermit card. By the end of your reading, you're getting the Ace of Cups. I really feel like you guys are going to be trying to come out of this hermit mode, solitude, to myself. I have to do it by myself, and I don't need help from anybody. That mindset, I feel like you're going to come out of that. Okay? If you've been really struggling, like feeling like you don't have people to count on, I feel like you're going to change. Like your mind is going to change on the way you view your life and your situations, even your relationships. You might not be giving it enough credit, or maybe you're going to separate from people who don't give you enough credit. Take it how it resonates, but I feel like you guys are going to realize that you're more blessed than what you thought you were, even if you're going through the toughest, a bad situation, a worse situation than you don't want to be in. I feel like you're going to learn, like, okay, I didn't want to be in this situation, but there's a lesson in this situation, and I'm coming out stronger and better with people who actually do care for me and want to be with me. I feel like you might not see, I don't know, it keeps saying in my mind, like, they don't see how blessed they are, like, Alright, let's move on to the hidden hearts. The heart's hidden secrets. The hidden hearts. But for real, let's move on to the heart's hidden secrets and see what is coming out for you, Aries. Yeah, I feel like y'all could definitely be going through an awakening, or just coming out of a hermit mode, like a mode where you feel like you have to do everything by yourself. You don't, babes. You really don't. Archangel Michael, guide the energy for Aries. Show them the cards that they need to see whenever they come across this reading. Birthday is March 21st through April 19th. Okay. Well, this is a hell of a lot, so I'm just going to take the first one. We have clouded judgment coming out. Illusions, unbalanced, and distorted. Yeah. Like, this is the energy I've been feeling for you guys, Aries. Like, y'all are not seeing the picture the way it is. You know, you may feel like, oh, I don't have nobody who could help me. I don't have people who I could depend on, or I don't want to be a burden to people. But it's like by you shutting yourself off, or like not clearly communicating with the people who love you, is more of a burden to them than you just saying, hey, this is what I need. You know, I feel like communication is going to heal for you guys. Okay, you could be in an unbalanced energy, kind of like, you know, soul searching, trying to get back on your ish. I feel like that for a lot of you. Y'all trying to get back to where y'all want to be, and, you know, it could be tough. We have something flipping over here. We got a bunch of cards flipping over. Let's see what's coming out for you. We have rejection, abandoned, dismissed. You could be, you know what, you could make somebody else feel abandoned, dismissed, rejected, or not unwanted, okay? You could be, because, I don't know, irrational fear. Abandoned, dismissed, and irrational fears. You guys could have an irrational fear about somebody right now, all right? Or somebody could be having this about you. I really feel like this is y'all energy. Like, you could feel like people are abandoning you, or you could feel, I really feel like when people think of Aries, they feel Aries abandoned them, but take it how it resonates for you. I feel like you could have separated yourself from a group, your family, your friends. You could have just got out of a breakup, you know, like a relationship, and somebody feels very rejected. Whether that's you, Aries, or this person. I feel like it goes both ways, because I feel like some Aries feel rejected, but it's like it seems like you walked away or you pushed away the person for a lot of Aries, okay? Rejected. Rejection, abandoned, dismissed, irrational fear. I feel like a lot of you guys are dealing with that energy of irrational fear. You will eventually come out of that. Okay? We have shocking, turmoil, trouble, unexpected. It could have been very unexpected situation that happened to you, Aries, or that you was a part of. Okay? We have twin flames, mirroring, shared feelings, reflections. This could be people in your life who are, this could be your twin flame relationship. Okay? This could be people who are soulmates to you, like best friends, aunts, uncles, cousins, whatever, that type of energy. It feels like for some of you, this could be family. For others of you, this could be like romantic, okay? Whoever this energy is coming from. But it feels like your judgment is clouded, Aries, and you're going to come into more clarity as time goes on, and with the situation and how to deal with the situation. Bottom of the deck is sorrow. Yeah, this caused a lot of sadness, to be honest. Right under sorrow is perspective. I don't know, let me see. If I take it out, can you see it better? Yeah. I'm going to take that one too. I feel like your perspective is about to change, Aries. I really do. Sorrow says loss, grief, depression. Yeah, I feel like you guys could be in this type of energy of loss, grief, depression, sad, you know, overwhelmed type of energy, and I feel like that's something you're working hard to come out of, or you're about to be. For some of you, you might not be in the space where you're working hard right at this moment that you watch this video of coming out of it, but you know you don't want to feel like this anymore, that type of energy, and you're going to start thinking of ways of how you can feel better, or just have healthier relationships, or just better days, or healthier communication, or it's like that type of energy. Like you just want to feel better about your life and who you interact with and what's going on. And that's totally understandable. So then we have perspective, better off, happiness, clear headspace. I feel like you guys are going to get into a more clear headspace. At one point, you might have felt like you were better off leaving certain relationships, situations alone. And maybe you did need to take time for yourself for some people, for some Aries. But I feel like a lot of you are going to realize, like, there's people who love you. I'll say that. Like, there's definitely people who love you, or people who really want to support you, and you'll gravitate towards those people. Okay, let's see what the soul's journey has to add to your reading, Aries. Show me the cards that Aries truthfully needs to see. Archangel Michael. Okay, we have these two cards coming out. We have purpose and loneliness. Yeah. Purpose says, I know what I am here to do. You guys could be soul searching to figure out what you are here to do. Okay? You could feel like you don't know what your purpose is, or You know, you feel off kilter because you're not where you want to be. Birthdays are not always easy for a lot of people. Okay, sometimes birthdays are very beautiful. Obviously, it's a great thing to make it another year, but society makes you feel like the older you get, the more you have to have everything together. And being a human being, a lot of the time, none of us got all our shit together at one time in life. Like sometimes your finances may be good, but your physical health may not be good. Your mental health may be a wonderful, and your physical health may be off. Your maybe you feel great in all the areas of your life, but spiritually you don't feel balanced. It could be so many different things. And in being a human, once you get to a certain age, people think, oh, once you get 20, 25, 30, 40, you have to have everything figured out and know your purpose and be, a homeowner and a business owner and multi-billionaire. And it's just like, come on, it's not realistic. I'm just hearing like, do not put too much pressure on yourself. God made you the way you are. Accept yourself for the way you are and set goals that are realistic for you to accomplish. If you're so searching for your purpose, I would pray and say, God, moon, sun, universe, archangels, whatever you believe in, please guide me towards what I'm supposed to be doing and what I should be focused on each and every day. That type of energy. Okay, we have loneliness. I know that I am never alone. Yeah, I feel like you guys are going to come into this energy. You could be feeling very lonely, but you're going to come into the energy of knowing like there is people who love me. There's people who want to see me do good. Like I don't have to be by myself. Okay. The bottom of the deck is doubt. Okay, let's take it out and see what's coming up. I release the need to know all the answers. This could be a helpful affirmation for you. You could be releasing the need to know every single goddamn thing, why people did what they did. I feel like for some of you, Aries, you could have been through a lot of disappointing relationships, disappointing experiences in your life, like just tough times, and you're like, you might be doubting that there is good people right now. I don't know. For some of you, that energy is very strong. And I'm wishing you guys an abundance of clarity and healing within that tough energy. Let's move forward and see what is coming out in the Love Oracle cards. Archangel Michael, guide the energy for Aries. Show them the cards that they truthfully need to see when it comes to love and romance. Okay, we got a big bunch. I'm not gonna take all that. Damn, Aries. Look at all that. You got a whole lot of energy when it comes to love and romance. We're gonna shuffle a little bit more and see, get 1 or 2 cards for you, baby. That was a hell of a lot. Either you thinking about somebody a lot in love and romance, or somebody thinking about you a lot in love and romance. Okay. We got 2 cards coming out. We have perspective. Here we go again with the perspective card. So again, your perspective is definitely going to be changing, okay? The way you look at things, the way you communicate with people, the way you go about things, Aries, is going to be changing. Better off, happiness, clear headspace. Yeah, you're trying to get into this clear headspace. This could definitely have to do with a romantic relationship, but I do feel heavy like family and friendship for some Aries. We have 1 heart, receptive, empathy, vulnerable. Yeah, you're going to get into a space where you're more receptive to help. You're going to accept people to help you, love you, support you. And if maybe you need to be more accepting to giving help. I don't feel that way. I feel like Aries is a very giving, like y'all energy is y'all like to give, like y'all will give. For a lot of Aries that I know, and like the energy that y'all be in, y'all be giving. But you may be more giving, or somebody may be more giving to you. Okay. I also feel like you guys are going to learn how to be vulnerable with people who it's safe to be vulnerable with, if that's a problem that you've been having. Let's see what the bottom of the deck is. Realization. Okay. Yeah, you guys are going to come into a realization of the right company to keep, being appreciative of the good people you do have. Okay. Epiphanies, understandings, and awakenings. Period. This sums up your whole reading, Aries. This is exactly what's about to happen for you. You guys are coming into a realization of who you are and who you want to be. Okay? That's what I have for you, Aries. If this reading resonates with you, baby boo, comment, like, share, subscribe, turn on those bell notifications so you know when your homegirl is posting. And I will see you, Aries, in the next video. Happy birthday to you. You see me, I be pulling out my church voice for y'all.